Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I am back. Um, alright. So, I'm kind of in a grindy mood today, when it comes to streams. I haven't streamed much recently, but I'm kind of in the mood to kind of get back into like a daily routine of streams. And I haven't done any YouTube shorts in a while, so I uploaded one just like a couple minutes ago. I'm gonna be on my YouTube grind, so that starts with this stream. I'm gonna do a stream later today where I play FNAF, but I don't think I'll do that till like later in the day, you know, when, everyone's asleep and well, not asleep, but like it's later at night because I feel like FNAF would be better to play at night. But yeah. So, here's the thing about these tier lists, right? So, I'm going to rank every Fortnite gun from worst to best. This tier list only has weapons up till chapter 2 season 7, right? It only has weapons up to chapter 2 season 7, and then after that it doesn't have any all the recent guns from chapter 3 and chapter 4 and chapter 2 season 8 and stuff. So we're gonna have to like go back and find a tier list for each season that we missed after we go through all these guns, okay? Now, that being said, let's get into it. Where's my message that you were streaming? Okay, um I went on Discord. I said, "Hey, who's up? I'm gonna stream FNAF." So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do this tier list because I want this to be like a VOD that people watch. It's gonna be like an hour long maybe, and then after that, I'm gonna do a FNAF stream because I I got FNAF on my laptop now. I got that all figured out. I can just load it up whenever I want. So that's gonna be like after this stream. So after I'm done this stream, because I want this to be a separate VOD, I'm gonna end this stream and then make a new stream that will be FNAF. Anyways, let's begin. Alright, so the AK has a lot of recoil. It's reliable, but it has a lot of recoil. It's not my favorite gun, but it definitely gets the job done. So I'm gonna put that at B. Good lad. Okay, so the Mandalorian Sniper. This was Chapter 2, Season 5. This gun had a weird, like, scope thingy. I don't think I got, like, one kill with this gun. A lot of people liked it. You could dash with it. It was kind of cool. It, I'm gonna put it at C. I didn't like how the Mandalorian Sniper was so different from all the other snipers in the game. Alright, regular assault rifle. This is super reliable. You can use it close range, long range, medium range. This gun is an all-around gun. I wish they'd bring it back. I wish they'd just bring back the, basic assault rifle. It gets the job done. I'm not putting it at B. I'm putting it at A. I'm putting it at A. A. It's awesome. It gets the job done. I would totally love to see this gun return. All right, this is the AUG. So this isn't the Striker Burst Assault Rifle. This is the AUG. Actually, yeah. You know what? If it has the FAMAS, does it have the FAMAS in here? I don't think it has the FAM. Oh, it should have the oh yeah, there's the FAMAS. Okay, so we're gonna just say this is the Striker Burst Rifle. So this is the AUG that has like the little first person dot that they added in Chapter 3, Season 2. This gun was not it for me. I didn't like it. In my opinion, I I don't know. See, move on. This is the automatic sniper rifle. This gun felt very clunky at times. I'm gonna put it at D. I don't. This gun was just weird. Snowball launcher. Um, snowball launcher. Uh, that's the egg launcher. Snowball launcher is I don't know. It's a D. It's whatever. That ain't it, chief. It's yeah, this gun's whatever. It's there. When it's in the game, it's there, but like I don't pick it up. Okay, so this is the bolt action sniper rifle. Again, I'm gonna be ranking snipers kind of harshly here because I don't use snipers like at all unless I have to. So okay, the automatics. This is the purple and gold variant of the bolt action sniper, and then this is the normal like gray green blue version of the bolt action sniper. This one is a it's it's good. It gets the job done. It's nothing bad to say about it. This one can go into B. Again, these are snipers that I think they changed it so they do one shot headshot again. So they're pretty good. If you hit the head, well, if you get the headshot, they're instantly dead. Unless you're playing zero builds, and I think that might be a different case. There's only I think I don't know. They've made snipers weird, so it's like some of them one shot headshot, some of them don't. Some of them do if you're in build, some of them don't. Even some of them will, even if you're in zero builds. It's weird. I'd put the snowball at F. The reason why I put it at D is because the egg launcher is gonna be at F. The egg launcher is definitely worse, so I have to put it at D. Um, this is the boombo. The boombo is kind of lit actually. It's lit. I I'm gonna put it at A. It's it's really cool. Cool gun. Uh, Wait a minute. Okay, this is TNTina's Boombo, and then this is the regular Boombo. I think the regular Boombo is actually better because you can use shotgun shells, so you can actually use it more than the Mythic Boombo, which we'll get into later. That's the Mythic Boombo, which was TNTina's Boombo. Whatever. This is gonna go at A because it's just yeah, A is good. Okay, this is Brutus's minigun. This is get head. Uh, okay. Alright, so this is Brutus's minigun. It's mythic. This gun's S. I don't need to explain all the Midas guns and like from not Midas. This was Brutus's minigun, but this was Chapter 2, Season 2. If you didn't play the season, you will don't you well if maybe well that's not true. If you can play creative, you can play with this thing. It's broken as hell. It's awesome. So much fun to use. Okay, so this is the okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. This is the burst quad launcher. I kind of forgot this gun existed. So it's basically the quad launcher, but a burst version of it. And it was only in the game for one season, and that was Chapter 2, Season 5. And it got added later into the season. So it was only in the game for like a few weeks. And I used it maybe once, and then a few times in creative. It's, it's C. Like, sure, it's I can see the like how it can be good, but it's so inaccurate. Like one rocket goes here and one rocket goes there and one rocket goes here and one rocket goes underneath your legs. Like I don't know. It's it's there, but it's not. Clearly not. I used that on you yesterday and you killed me against it every single killed again. Wait, you killed me against it every single time? Which one are we talking about? The minigun? None of these guns that we're talking about right now I used in the poop versus toilet thing that we did last night. Um I'll let you know if I used a gun here, but I haven't used any of the guns here yet. Yeah. I don't think I used any of these guns in poop versus toilet yet. Okay. So Burst SMG. The minigun, I didn't use the minigun. I used the Stinger SMG, which is not on this tier list, which means that after I'm done this tier list, I have to go back and find a Chapter 3 weapons tier list, because this one does not have any Chapter 3 weapons or Chapter 4 weapons. So after I'm done this one, I have to go back and I have to do one specifically for Chapter 3 and one specifically for Chapter 4. it is what it is. I'm not gonna go around going to Google and add more guns to this tier list because I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna do multiple tier lists. Okay, so Burst SMG. This gun, everyone hates on it. It's like it's people say it's too clunky. I'll be honest. From the times that I've used the Burst SMG, it's actually very underrated. I think this is an underrated gem. Um, and it gets the job done. Now, would I say it matches on the lines of like, the minigun and like these? No, but it's solid. Like if I pick it up, I can wreck some shit with it. So it's gonna go B tier. B tier for me. Alright, so this is the charged shotgun. This is the mythic charged shotgun. We'll get to that later. This is the purple and gold variant of the charged shotgun. The charged shotgun is a very controversial weapon. A lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. I am personally one of the people that like it. I don't love it, but I like it. So I'm gonna put the charged shotgun at A. It's really, really good. If you learn how to use it, you can do some crazy shit with it. The minigun, no, I used it and you killed me. Oh, you were using the minigun? The Brutus minigun? Ah, okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I again, this is my tier list. I'm gonna rank this thing at S. I don't care. But, you know, if you have a problem with the minigun, like if you're not like good at it or whatever, just I don't know, like it's maybe that's because maybe you died to it and a bunch of stuff because this wasn't like a build thing. If this was like a build thing and we were, playing like Zone Wars or Free for All or whatever, you would use a minigun and just shred the builds. But in usually in like the red versus blue game modes, the builds aren't there. So I can see why it wouldn't be as good. But yeah. Um Alright, so this is the gray, green, blue variant of the charged shotgun. Again, pretty solid. I'm gonna put it at B, because obviously it's worse than this, but it's solid. I'll use it if I find it. If they could bring it back. The charged shotgun was in the game in chapter 4, season 2, I think, last season, but you could only find it in um an augment. That's the only way you could get it. It would give you like a purple charge shock, and then it gave you something else. Forget what that other thing was. Alright, the combat shotgun. The combat shotgun exists in all rarities: gray, green, blue, purple, gold. This gun is really cool. It's like a long range shotgun. It I don't know, like during its peak it was S tier. This shotgun used to be my favorite shotgun back in its peak, like season chapter 1, season 9, but they made it worse and then they made it better. I don't know exactly how it's doing right now, but from what I remember in chapter 4 season 2, so last season, I think. Yeah, last season, this gun was B tier. It's still good, but it's just not it's not it. Like it's not what it used to be. Like this gun used to be S. They've nerfed it. It's still good, but it's B. Gotta leave to go and at my dad's to my dad's. It'll take 6 hours, so I'll see if anything's happening then. See you later. By the way, I hope Pump gets A tier. The Pump's getting a higher rating than that. That's gonna get an S. Well, yeah. Charge shotgun. It was the charge shotgun, and it was an assault rifle combat one, I think. Combat assault rifle. I don't think the combat assault rifle was in last season. I think that the combat assault rifle, we haven't seen that in since like chapter 3, season 2, I think. Um, it was a charged shotgun, but something else. I don't. It wasn't the flare gun. The flintlock. It was the flintlock pistol, the one that it knocks you back or whatever. It was a flintlock. Holy crap. Okay. All right, let's continue. So this is the okay, this is the same gun. This P90 and this P90 are the same gun. So a lot of people won't remember, but the P90 used to have this sprite to it in Chapter 2, Season 3. When you kill the bosses, like the henchmen, they would drop this version, which they called it the Combat SMG. But then there's this version, which is just the purple and gold variant of the SMG. This used to be the Combat SMG, now it's just the SMG. And then this one is the Combat SMG. So they literally have the same exact stats. They're just two different sprites. I think this one actually. So I'm gonna rank these both like right now. They're the I'm just gonna call it the purple and gold variant of the SMG. It's solid, it's reliable, it's awesome. A tier and A tier. No, crap. A tier. Now at this peak, the combat SMG used to be an S tier in back in Chapter 1 Season 5 because that was the spray meta when it first came out. It was amazing. It's nerfed now, it's not as good, but it's still really, really viable to use. It's an A tier. Oh yeah. Okay. Uh Okay, so this is the Fiend Hunter crossbow F. Cupid's crossbow F. I don't need to get into it, the crossbows suck. Let's continue. Deadpool's dual revolvers. This. Wait. Okay. I think we're good. The Deadpool's dual revolvers are gonna have to go D tier for me. Now, fun fact about the Deadpool's dual revolver. So, whenever. Okay, I need to think about like why I have to put this at D tier. Okay, so in Fortnite, mythics are shiny, right? I pick up shiny weapons because ooh, shiny, right? The Deadpools, these are mythics, right? So this was Chapter 2, Season 2. I used to go to the yacht, I killed Deadpool, I'd get his dual revolvers, and because they were mythic, I was like, okay, now I have to win the game with this. And I knew my mom was gonna yell at me. Okay. One cool thing that the dual Deadpool's dually revolvers had was that every time you get a hit with it, it would give you shield. Health or shield, depending on what you needed. So health first, then shield. Um, so that's why I picked it up. But if you remember, for anyone that played Chapter 2 Season 2, the Deadpool's dually revolvers were very inaccurate. They did very little damage. The regular dual pistols are better than the dual revolvers. I wish they were better. I wish I could put this at like A or S, but I can't. I, there were so many times where I picked this up, I was gonna kill people with it, and I died because I was using this gun, and I had this Sky Scar, so when I'd try and kill someone with this gun, it just, it, yeah, I'd die. So, lesson learned, this gun was just not it. Yeah. Anyway, the Deagle. The Deagle at its prime was S. It's nerfed now, I'm gonna have to put it at A. It still does a lot of damage. It's a hard-hitting pistol. It's nah, I'm gonna have to put it at B. It's a hard-hitting pistol. It's reliable, but it's not what it used to be. I'm gonna have to put it at B. Double barrel shotgun. Mm, see the double barrel shotgun, right? This is a fun one to use, but it's not reliable. It doesn't get the job done half the time. I'm gonna have to put this at D. I want to put it at like B, but it's a D. It's a fun one to use, but it just doesn't get the job done. Give me a minute.
Need to have breakfast?
I'm back, guys. My mom just lectured me. I'm used to it. Anyway, this is the drum. This is the drum gun. This this see this is a fun one, right? The drum gun is like the noob the noob gun, right? Um, this gun, I'll give you guys like a brief sort of description on this gun. This gun came out in season 4, chapter 1, season 4. It ends and it was the most overpowered thing in season 4 and season 5. It, matched with this SMG at season 5. It was the most broken thing ever. Everyone used these instead of ARs and shotguns. Everyone just used drum guns and P90s. This gun was awesome. It was everything. And then they vaulted it, right? And then season 8, chapter 1, season 8, they did a live event with the volcano live event, and they also did an unvaulting live event where you could choose between a few different guns and the one that had the most votes was the one that would get unvaulted. The drum gun was the one that won, and everyone was the community was so mad that that all the noobs picked the drum gun, including me. I also picked the drum gun, but what can I say? I'm the great big noob. Um, and then it was overpowered, and then it stayed in season 9, still overpowered, and then they nerfed it, and then it wasn't as good, but still pretty valid. So if you look at current drum gun, it's a B. It it gets the job done. It's still really good, but this was probably the best gun in the game at one time, but it's a B now. Still good, just not as good as other guns. Drum shotgun. This one's annoying. If I look at current Fortnite, it's like it's an A. Like it's it's super annoying to go against the mythic drum shotgun when that the mythic drum shotgun's S guaranteed, but this one's like I'd say purple and gold is A, and then the gray, green, blue is like a B, but I'm gonna have to put it in A just to kind of, it's annoying, but you gotta pick it up when you have it. Anyway, let's continue. Dualies, mm, it's a B. It's a B. It's it's they're cool. Um, they're really fun gun to use, but it's not all that. Like it's there. All right, these ones are A. A lot of people are like, what? Dual suppressed pistols? Since when was that in the game? Um, I remember using these, and you could only get them in a certain LTM. This was called Spy Games, and they used to have like these little. So throughout, it was basically like a team rumble kind of thing. This was in Chapter 2, Season 2, with all like the mythics, like Skyscar, Brandis's drum gun, stuff like that. this gun was only like you would always start off with a pistol. The pistol was the first gun you would get in this game mode, and then there were certain mods or like certain perks that you could get throughout the game. It was basically like an early version of the augments, and it was basically like you get a gun. Like for example, this one augment will give you the rapid fire SMG, and you will have increased movement speed when you hold your pickaxe or something. And then like this one you get these and then there was another one where it would give you a perk, but it would upgrade your pistol, so you could get a silence pistol. Or there's another one where you get a dual wielded pistol, so you could have like dual wield pistols. You could upgrade your pistol to dual wielded or a suppressed pistol, but you could have both. And if you had both, you would end up with the silencer pistol sort of like upgrade and the dual wield pistols upgrade. So that was the only way that you could get the dual suppressed pistols. So I used to play this LTM all the time when it was in the game. It was really good. It was a lot of people forget. I would say 0.01% of the Fortnite community um doesn't know this exists, but I played and used this thing and it was really good. So I'm gonna put it at A. It was yeah, it was good. Um this is the Star Wars blaster thingy. F. Let's be honest. Egg launcher, F. This is the explosive bow. I'm gonna put that at D. It's basically it tried to be the boom bow, but it's not. So yeah. Anyways, FAMAS, I'm gonna put that at so the burst assault rifle that we have right now. It's yeah, it's a B. It's good. It's just not like this level. You know, it's good. Like if I have it, I'll pick it up. I'll do some shit with it. It's good. Um, why is there two of this gun? They're both F. This is the flame bow. Flame bow is like a mm, flame bow is a B. Like it's solid. It's just I feel like it's better in build mode, and in zero build it's not as good. Um, but then there's also a bunch of ways to counter it. So if you have like brick buildings or metal buildings, and then in zero build, it could be good because you could like, let's say someone's camping up at one spot, you use the flame bow, that whole area instantly turns, the whole area instantly starts burning, and then you have to move somewhere else. So it has its perks, but I feel like there's better bows than this one. For example, the shockwave bow. Um, but yeah. This is the exotic flintlock pistol. A lot of people forget this actually existed. This is an S tier. This gun was so cool. Basically, it was the flintlock pistol. You shoot it, it knocks you back. This one could get you flying across the map. It was only in an LTM. It was Laser Beam's flintlock pistol tournament, and you could use this gun, and you could travel across the map with it instantly within 10 seconds using this thing. This was so much fun to use. I remember playing this tournament. It was I didn't do well, but I used the exotic flint knock pistol. It was so cool. I think it was called the flight knock pistol actually, because you literally take flight using this thing. It was awesome. I need to see this return. This was awesome. I do miss playing with a lot of these guns. I feel like with Chapter 5 is probably going to come out in like December if, they're going to do another 4 season chapter. I want them to like bring back a lot of classic guns and a lot of like the fun guns, like the flintlock and the boom bow, and then like and then I want them to bring back some like old mythics along with some new ones. Like I feel like I don't know. Chapter 5 could be really good if they kind of, fucked around with the loot pool a little bit. Anyway, This is the grappler bow. This is basically um actually I forgot this bow existed. So basically you use it, you shoot it at like a wall and then you grapple over there. It's pretty good. Definitely one of my favorite bows. I'm gonna put it A. I like it. It's solid, you know. I I never really got to use it that much because when it was in the game, it was in the game in Chapter 4 Season 1 during the Christmas update, but it was kind of rare to get. You had to go find it in the presents. And then there was another D in when it first came out, which was in Chapter 2 Season 6, the worst season ever. You had to spend like 600 gold, I think, to use it, so I couldn't use it all the time, but it was cool. I liked it. Um, yeah, it's an A. The grenade launcher, good old grenade launcher, it's a B. It it's good, but like I don't know. I don't know. I'd stick to an RPG, but they definitely like old grenade launcher was like a D or a C, but new grenade launcher is a B. They've made it better. It has explode on contact now, and before it never had that. So you'd have to wait for the thing to explode, but now it's like it'll explode on contact with an enemy, which is nice. The guided missile launcher, I never used this thing. It was an S tier, I would say, at the start when it first came out. A lot of people forget about this gun because it's not in creative for some reason. But yeah, yeah. So I never got to use this gun, but I would say during the time it came, it like got taken out. It got nerfed. So I'm just gonna put it at C because like no one really used it after it got nerfed from the YouTube videos that I've watched. But the thing was overpowered. I remember. This is the epic and gold variant of the heavy assault rifle. So, you know, an AK, purple and gold AK. I'm gonna put it at A, right? Like this one's a B, this one's an A. Anyway, heavy shotgun. I'm not gonna talk about like the old heavy shotgun. I'm talking about the new heavy shotgun, the one that it's like single pellet, so you can shoot people from far away with it. It's it's uh it's a C. Like it's cool, but like I don't know. It's just it's I don't know. I don't really feel like it fits in with the current Fortnite meta, like the breacher shotgun. It's the same thing, like the breacher shotgun. It's like I don't know. It's ass, but I have used it before and I have killed people with it. It's just I don't know. It it's 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 just a gun that it's like if you find that you're not exactly excited about it. Heavy sniper. This is probably an S tier. Um, you know, it does the most damage to builds. It it's crazy with its headshot, body shots even amazing. Like this gun's just super reliable. It's I think the heavy sniper is probably the fan favorite sniper out of all the snipers in the game. I would say the heavy sniper is definitely the fan favorite. Yeah, not much to say about this. It's S. I would say um when you couldn't one shot headshot with this gun, it was probably like all the snipers were probably C, but it's an S because they've changed that. Um, purple and gold version of the tac shotgun. I would say A. Like super reliable. I actually want the tac shotgun to return. I miss the tac shotgun. Really cool. Um, but yeah, let's just keep moving on. Exotic dualies. These ones are really fun to use. I'm gonna put it at A. It's basically the dualies, but you get hop rock effect, so it's really cool. You can save yourself from fall damage. Um, you can traverse around the map faster. Really fun gun to use. They brought it back during Chapter 4 Season 1 for a little bit, but I don't know. I wish they brought it back. It's cool. I don't. Yeah. Purple and gold version of the hunting rifle. Another fan favorite sniper. I'd probably say it's S. Um, it has the one shot headshot. It has the gold one can do 100. It reloads really quickly. It doesn't have a scope, so like a lot of people do like trick shots with it. Um, yeah, this is definitely like the gun when it comes to Fortnite trick shotting. Um, some people do it with the heavy sniper, but I feel like the hunting rifle is probably the best weapon when it comes to trick shotting. It's just so satisfying to hit a clip with it. This is the green and blue variant of the hunting rifle. I would say it's A. Not as good as purple and gold, but still good. Infantry rifle, this is purple and gold variant. This is a fan favorite from a lot of people, including myself. I really like this gun. I think it needs to return. This is S tier. I think this gun came back a little bit at the end of Chapter 3, because I do remember using it. And it was in the loot pool for like maybe a week or two. But when it was in the game, like, ooh, I loved using this gun. This gun was cool. This is the gray, green, blue variant of the infantry rifle. Not as good, but still solid. It's an A tier. Mm, yeah, it's A tier. I'm gonna put it A. Um, alright. Continue. Infinity Blade F. Jules Drum Gun. This is the Chapter 2 Season 3 version of the drum gun. It it's a nerfed version of the Midas drum gun, which was an S tier, and we'll get into that later. But the Jules drum gun, you can't play with the Midas drum gun. It's not in creative, but the Jules drum gun you can, and I think it's good. I it's not as good as the Midas drum gun, but I still think it's good. I have to put it at A. I think it's good. Um, and fun fact, this drum gun and the Shadow Midas drum gun have the same stats. Same exact stats, so I'm gonna put the Shadow Midas drum gun also at A tier. Both solid guns. I'd say they're very balanced now compared to how overpowered they were earlier. Um, but yeah, I'd say that's a good place to put the drum guns. The Kingsman umbrella, that one collaboration that no one remembers, it's an F. I remember using this. You could use it as like a parachute and save yourself from fall damage, but if you deployed it too early, it would break on you and you'd die to fall damage anyways. It was weird. I didn't like it. I don't think anyone did. You could block bullets with it, but it wasn't good at blocking bullets. It's just I don't know. Mythic Charge Shotgun, I don't think I need to explain myself with this one. This is an S tier. S tier gun. Awesome. Lever action shotgun. This is currently in the game right now. I would say it's A. I like it. It's not everyone's favorite because of the spread and stuff like that, but I dig it. It's cool. So I'm gonna put it A. Lightsaber. This is Darth Vader's lightsaber, right? Because it has like the. Is this Darth Vader's lightsaber? No, this isn't. This is just a normal lightsaber. I think. I think. I'm just gonna do this to all the lightsabers. All the lightsabers. Um, D. It's a D. It's like it's. Mm, I might be putting it a little too harsh. I'm gonna say it's a C. Like they were. I would say they were like a B tier last season when they had like the little extra superpowers with the lightsabers. But I would say, oh, in general, power-ups or not. I'm just gonna have to put it C. I don't know. They're fun to use, but it's like after a while, like we've had too many Star Wars collabs. Like I'm just sick and tired of lightsabers. But yeah, let's continue. LMG. LMG is interesting. It shoots. It go the bullets go all over the place. It has a super large magazine though. I'd have to put it at B. Like it's cool, but like if it wasn't so clunky, I'd put it A. This is the Machine SMG. I would have to put it at B. It's good, but like I'd rather use a normal SMG. This is the makeshift bow. So it's basically like a basic bow. It's F. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Um uh this is the makeshift pistol. I'd put it at C like I'd put it as C. It's a makeshift revolver, that's what it's called. Um Chapter 2 Season 6 also sucked because they had all these worse versions of guns in the game, and you had to find like um like animal parts or mechanical gear or like um nuts and bolts in order to craft the weapons. So like this is a basic version of a pistol or a revolver. It was ass. I'm gonna put it at C, but it wasn't as bad as the other makeshift weapons, so I'll give it that. This is a makeshift rifle. C. Makeshift shotgun. D. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put all these makeshift guns at D. They all suck. Makeshift SMG. D. If you played this season, you will understand how ass these guns are. If you don't, then go into creative and try these guns out. They suck. This is the exotic 6-shooter. F. Dog shit. It's actually bad. This is the um mechanical bow. So it's basically it's a mechanical bow. It's a bow, but it doesn't have any extra effects. So it's just like the makeshift bow. I'm gonna put it at F. It's horrible. I don't like it. This is Meowscles Piao Piao rifle, so it's the mythic version of the AK. Um, it's an S. I I have nothing to say bad against this gun. It was definitely one of the more balanced mythics, but it's still an S. It's amazing. I think you can play it in creative too. You can play it for with your. I almost said that. That was sus. Uh, you can play with it yourself. Anyway, Midas drum gun, S tier, no questions asked. No, I'll put this at S tier any day. Unfortunately, you can't use this in creative anymore. Well, you never could, but it's really good. It shred builds super quickly. It had a damage of 25, so it plus the extra faster fire rate than all the other drum guns. This gun was everything. Like I'd go agency, I'd go into squad fills. My teammate would kill Midas. I'd steal the drum gun from him or her, and they'd get mad, and then I'd just go on to win the game with it. I miss this gun so much. I wish they'd bring it back, but I know they won't. The normal minigun. The normal minigun is a B. Mm, no, it's an A. It's good. It's like a longer ranged SMG. You can use it from farther away. It The bullet spread's crazy, but it does a lot of damage. It's hard hitting. It's it's good. I wouldn't mind to see it return. I don't think it would work in zero builds though. Like maybe if it returned in builds. but I mainly play zero build, so it's not like I'd be using it much anyways. This is the mythic Og from Chapter 2, Season 3. It shot twice. It had crazy damn. No, it shot three times, I think. No, it shot twice, but it had an extended magazine. I liked it. I vibed with it. It's an A. It's better than the FAMAS for sure. So I'd put it at A. The original SMG, I never got to use this gun. It's not in creative. You can't use it. This is the original SMG. Um, a lot of people say it's ass, so I'm just gonna put it at D. I'm gonna go to the washroom. I need to use the washroom like really, really badly. BRB. Oh, I'm muted? Oh, thank you. Holy crap, I've been muted for a good minute. Um, anyways, let's continue. RPG, per gray, green, blue variant of the RPG. I'd put it at, like, B. Uh, uh, and then the other RPG purple and gold variant, I'll put that at A. They're both really good, but like I feel like the splash, like I feel like the area that it hits is bigger with the this one. It does more damage, obviously. I miss the RPG. I think it should come back. The scar. I don't need to explain the scar. The scar will purple and gold variant of the scar is an S in my opinion. Let me get that up there. Let's go. That's gonna go S. It's the 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 gray, green, blue version of the scar that they added in Chapter 4, Season 1. That's like a B or an A, but this one is just I don't know. We're gonna pretend that they never added a gray, green, blue variant to the scar, and we're just gonna go purple and gold. It's awesome. S. This is the scoped AR. Yeah, this is the scoped AR. Um, it's it's cool, but like I don't know. It's a B. It's kind of mid. This is the gray, green, blue variant, and that would probably go C. Actually, they're both B. They're like there's the difference between the purple and gold variant and the blue variant. It's there's not much of a difference. I'm just gonna put it the same. Scoped revolver, kind of a fun one, but it's not that good. C. Semi-auto sniper. That's gonna be a hmm, I don't like it. It's a D. The Shadow Tracker's sick actually. They made it better this season because if you can hold it down and it'll keep shooting. So, in my opinion, the Shadow Tracker, let me fucking pick the thing up. It's it's A tier. It's A tier. It's goated. It's goated. It's not S tier goated, but it's still goated. Um, okay. Shockwave bow. I don't need to explain this one. I love the shockwave bow. It's cool as hell. I'm gonna put the shockwave bow at S tier. Suppress scar. That's like a B tier. It's like a scar but like silenced and it does less damage. But like no one cares that it's silenced because you can still tell where you're getting shot from. So it's like what's the point of it? But I don't know. It's B. Okay, my mom's just doing exercises. Suppress pistol. Um, definitely worse than the shadow tracker. I'd put it at B. It's good, but like if it came back, I probably wouldn't pick it up. No, it's a C. It's a C. Yeah, it's a C. Is it? Nah, I'm gonna say it's a low B. A low B, which is just B tier. Six shooter. Six shooter's F. It's so bad. Sky Scar. If I put the purple and gold variant of the Scar at S, I'm also putting Sky Scar at S. This is this, but shoots faster and does more damage, and has a faster reload time. It's all around better. Like when I go in creative, this is the gun I use. I used it a little bit yesterday, and then I think I switched over to the MK Alpha assault rifle. I think that was the one I was using for a while. But yeah, we're just gonna say this is the overclocked pulse rifle instead of the Sloan's pulse rifle. I don't need to explain myself. This is S. Like this this was a really fun gun to use. It wasn't too annoying either. Like I don't know. I remember if you killed someone that had this, it was super satisfying. You just pick it up and just beam literally everyone in sight. Oh fuck. Okay. The original SMG, well, basic SMG, it's basic, but it's good. I'll put it at B. Snowball launcher. Didn't I already? Oh, this is the exotic snowball launcher. So you throw it at your feet and then you get the ice effect, but it doesn't actually do damage to people. Okay, so the exotic snowball launcher is gonna go into F, and the normal one's gonna go into D. Because I remember this one didn't do damage, but you'd get the ice effect. This one did do damage, but like, still, like, no one cares about it. Okay, this is the purple and gold variant of the pump shotgun. This is probably the most iconic gun in all of Fortnite. It's the king of Fortnite montages, king of the clips. Like, you get the clips with this gun. I missed 200 pumps, but regardless, this is the purple and gold variant of the pump shotgun. I have to put it at S. This is the Mythic Primal AR. I remember this one. I like it. I think it's pretty solid. Where did I put this one? Where did I put the other one? I put that one A. I'm gonna put the Mythic one also at A. There's not too much of a difference between this one and that one, but still really good. I do like it. This is the Mythic Primal Shotgun. I'm gonna put this at S. At the Mythic Primal Shotgun at its peak, I think. Even if you play with it now, it's like super broken, super annoying. It's S. Yeah, this gun's it kind of goes crazy. Mythic Recycler. Where did I put this one? I put this one F. I'm also gonna put the Mythic Recycler F. It's not any better. It's still bad. Stark. This is the Stark rifle, the Stark Industries rifle. A lot of people don't remember this because it's not in creative, but this was a gun that was in Chapter 2 Season 4. Um, I liked it, but I know a lot of people loved it. So it's I'm gonna put an A. Like, it was good, but it was it. I think a lot of people would put it S. I'm gonna put it A though, because when I think of this, I think of the overclock pulse rifle, and the overclock pulse rifle is just so much better. The stink bow, I'll admit, out of the stink bows, this one's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put this one. The stink bow is really annoying to fight against. I'm gonna put it A. This is the scout sniper. That's the exotic scout sniper, and then that's the normal scout sniper. The normal scout sniper, I'd put it at like a B, and then the exotic one, I think it's the same thing, it just does more damage. I'm gonna put it at B. They're both B. They're good, but like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the exotic one at A. The exotic one, I remember when it was in the game, I'd run it. Like, I wouldn't even use the sniper, but I'd keep it so that way, like, I know where I have to go. And then now, and then in chapter 4 they had a perk for a while where you could see future storm circles. Now they don't have that in the game anymore, but that was like the original version of that. Silenced SMG, it's it was really good at its peak, but now it's like a B. Still good, but like there's so many better SMGs to use. Silenced sniper. I'm gonna be honest. I think the silenced sniper is overrated as hell. I'm gonna put it at C. If you're using a purple one, shoot someone in the body does like 95, and then you have to reload anyways. It's just nah. I'm gonna put it at C. I don't like it. Tactical assault rifle. I love the tactical assault rifle. This tactical assault rifle is goated. I'm going to put it at S. I love it now that it has the first person dot. It didn't have that original burst assault rifle. It was like an A, but now it's an S. I love it. OG tac shotgun. Um, it gets the job done. Where did I put the other one? I put the original one at A. I'm gonna put the purple. I put the purple and gold variant at A. I'm gonna put this one at B. It's good. It's just not great. I think it's kind of underwhelming, but it's still cool. I think it deserves a return in my opinion. Um, TAC SMG at its peak it was an S. Now it's like a B. It shoots slower, does less damage. They kind of fucked the TAC SMG in my opinion. So I'm gonna put it B. Dub shotgun. A lot of people are gonna be questioning me for why I'm ranking this so high, but I'm gonna put this at S. This shotgun had two peaks, right? It's only really good in Battle Royale, and I'll explain why. So, my mom's about to come lecture me, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Never mind, she left the building. Um, okay, so this shotgun had two peaks, right? Chapter 2, Season 5, when it first came out, this was like one of the first ever exotic weapons. This weapon you could double pump with it. You can't double pump with it anymore, but when it first came out, you could double pump with it. You'd use this gun and then you'd switch to like a lever action or a charge shotgun or attack shotgun, and you could double pump with it. And I used it a lot. It was really cool. I loved this gun. And then they took it out, and then they brought it back, and you couldn't double pump with it anymore. Boo! But now, in chapter 4, season 1, well, not now because I took it out, but in chapter 4, season 1, if you combine soaring sprints with the dub shotgun, you could go flying in the air like super high. I think I posted tons of clips where I was using the dub shotgun and I would just fly like the whole game. It was so much fun to use. I want this gun to come back when soaring sprints is in the game. This was so much fun. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna come back, but I want it to come back so much. It was such a fun gun. Probably the most fun weapon in all of Fortnite history, in my opinion. I loved it. This is the thermal assault rifle. It's a C. Like I don't know. I don't like it. It's weird. It's a weird gun. I'm gonna put it at C. This is TNTina's Boombo. I'm gonna put TNTina's Boombo where would I put the other one? I put this one at A. I'm gonna put TNTina's Boombo at B. It was basically the same thing, but it had 5 shots. After those 5 shots are done, you can't use it anymore, and until it recharges. Like it recharges over time. It's shots, so you can't spam it, but it's still valid. Like it was still a cool gun. I'd definitely say it was the weakest gun out of all of the mythic weapons in Chapter 2, Season 2. This is the unstable bow. This one's kind of interesting. So it's like you use it. One time you use it, it'll give you the shockwave bow. Next time you use it, it'll give you the flame bow. Next time you use it, it'll give you the stink bow. It gave you like those. It switched between those three and the explosive bow too. So those 4 bows, it would switch between them all. Sometimes it would go back. You'd use the same one twice in a row. Like it was just random. I thought it was cool, but I don't like how you couldn't control it. So I'm gonna put it C. Zapatron. This gun wasn't supposed to be in the game. This was a save the world gun. It was in the battle royale for an hour in season 1. Of course, I had to put it in here, but I'd put it S just because of how overpowered it was. It one shot headshot. It was basically the original railgun. But it was broken. Uh, there's like one Fortnite clip where someone used it, but it's like one of the most popular clips of all time. It's S. And then this is another crossbow. It's gonna have to go here. F. That's my tier list. That is my tier list out of all the weapons. Now, I'm gonna go do a chapter 3 one because this one didn't have any chapter 3 or chapter 4 weapons. So we're gonna do a chapter 3 one now. Fortnite chapter 3 weapons. Um, Hunter's bolt action sniper. It has three shots. It does the one shot headshot. It's it's honestly really, really good. I'm gonna put it at A. Ranger AR. It's like a worse version of the MK. I mean of the AK. It's a B. It's balanced, but it's like I don't know. I don't. It has less recoil though, so it's kind of cool. I put it at B. Sidearm pistol is a D. It's there, but it's like meh. Striker pump shotgun is very balanced. Actually, I'm gonna put this at A. The striker pump shotguns. It's basically the pump shotgun, but the no 200 pump. The reticle is smaller. It's more packed. Like I'm more like the damage is more packed in, kinda. I think it has better range. It's a very balanced shotgun. Like they made it better. It used to suck when Chapter 3 first came out, but now it's very balanced. I think if it came back, I wouldn't complain about it at all. I think this gun should come back. Auto shotgun is a B. Actually, it's a B. Like it's there. It's just I don't know. MK7 at its peak was an S, but I would say now the MK7 it's very, very clunky, so I'm gonna have to put it at B, sadly. I don't know. They made it so bad, but at its peak it was S. Stinger SMG, at its peak it was an S. They've nerfed it a lot though, so I would say it's an A tier now. That's the Chapter 3 tier list for Season 1. Chapter... What about this one? Uh... Oh, this one has a bunch of different ones. So this one... I'm not going to do the ones that we haven't done. The Hammer AR was A. Anvil was D. What else did I not do? Ranger shotgun. This was like the combat shotgun, but it shot once. It's a C. It's meh. DMR B. The DMR is a B. It's good, but like the Cobra DMR is better. I love the Cobra DMR. I miss the Cobra DMR. Um, the what else? Oh, right. Uh, the sideways rifle. We never ranked the sideways rifle. The sideways rifle's goated, actually. I like it. A. Same with the sideways minigun. Both of these are A tier. They're pretty cool. You can actually upgrade them to mythic, and they were overpowered. I missed sideways weapons. I think they should come back. Didn't realize there were so few guns in Chapter 3. That was Chapter 3, Season 1. Um, they don't have a specific tier list for all the guns in Chapter 3, so I'm going through, like, this one's Chapter 3, Season 3, so I have to do a separate one where it's Chapter 3, Season 4, because we're forgetting about the Chrome AR and the Chrome Shotgun, and the Cobra DMR, and the Goo Gun, and, like, all those. What other ones have we not ranked here? The Boom Sniper, we didn't rank the Boom Sniper. The Boom Sniper is A, it's really fun to use. I like the Boom Sniper. Um, yeah, Boom Sniper's cool. Combat AR, we did not rank this one. The combat AR it's A. I like it. It's basically the MK, but like without the scope, the first person dot. I like it. Um, what else? Oh yeah, this is the Star Wars blaster, the other blaster or whatever. Also D. Um, I have to finish this quick. My mom's about to yell at me like crazy. Shit. Okay. These are the guns that we haven't ranked. Now let's go to Chapter 3, Season 4. I hate how I have to go to separate tier lists to do all the ones I haven't done. Um, they don't have a Chapter 3, Season 4 one, I don't think. Crap. They don't have a tier list maker. All I'm gonna say is, um, the Chrome Shotgun and the Chrome AR are both S tier. I love them. I love how you could like level them up the more damage you did. I thought that was such a cool gimmick, and I feel like they should do more weapons where it's like that, where it levels up the more damage you do. I miss those guns. I think they should come back. Impulse bow. There is no such thing as an impulse bow. There's the shockwave bow though, and I did rank that one on the original tier list. I ranked that at S. Type PO into your search bar. I'm saved. I'm saved. Fortnite Chapter 4 Weapons Tier List. Chapter 4 Season 1. Um, what guns were not used in here that we didn't rank? Thunder Shotgun was, Thunder Shotgun was A tier. Let's just pretend this is A tier because I have to go soon. Twin Meg SMG, let's say that was also A. Um, oh, yes. Pistol, in my opinion, S. Um, Excalibur was like a, it was like a B. It was cool. I didn't really like it though. I know a lot of people that did. Red Eye, C. I don't like C. Um, Hammer. Forgot about the hammer. Hammer is gonna have to be It was you needed the hammer in your loadout in Chapter 4 Season 1. Okay. Chapter 4 Season 3. Oh, that's not a tier list. Alright, whatever. I guess I don't have any tier lists for Chapter 4 Season 2 and Chapter 4 Season 3. But we got through most of the weapons, so I think that's good enough. I do have to go. My mom is yelling at me. PowerPoint and Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'd have to go. My mom's yelling at me. She wants me to eat and do some stuff, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to go. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream though. I will be back in like an hour or two, and I'm gonna do like a FNAF stream. So yeah, I'll be back then. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. I have to go. My mom's gonna yell at me if I don't go now. Bye bye. Bye, Angel. Thanks for stopping in the stream. I'll do my FNAF stream in like a couple hours from now. Bye.